Made sense. I just came back. So yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Whitehaven Beach, very popular. We had the entire thing to ourselves. Played some beach volleyball. Went to a little lookout, which was so cool, so pretty. And then got back on the boat. Had our first snack of the day. And then we went snorkeling for the first time. I swam with a turtle. Oh my god, it was amazing. Basically we like swam all over like the reef and everything, which was so cool, like seeing all the coral and everything. It was amazing. And yeah, and then we were just swimming along and we saw a turtle, so we were all just swimming alongside a turtle. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was so cute. And then we got back on the boat and had lunch. That day it was chicken wraps, and the chicken was barbecued. Oh, they had a little barbecue on the boat. It was so nice. And then we went to the next place and we went snorkeling again there. And that one was like Finding Nemo. So you had all the coral and everything, like all the reef, and then drop off. And it was just massive expanse of water, which was very scary, but very, very cool. It was so fun, like diving down and swimming like on top of the coral and everything. Oh, it was amazing. Again, saw another turtle. And then went back to the boat and had another snack. Oh, I think, we had nachos. Basically, we saw the girl who did like all the food, her name was Isla. We saw her downstairs like preparing nachos, and she was just loading them up. We were like literally all salivating, just like staring at it. And there was so much there. We were like, oh, is that our dinner? And then she comes up, she's like, we've just got a snack for you guys. We were like, there were like 3 massive plates of nachos, and we devoured it. We're literal animals, devoured it. But it was, yeah, that was so yum. And then I can't remember what we did then. Oh, I think we then kind of started drinking, and just sat around chatting, playing some games. We went to the place where we were sleeping for the night, and then had dinner. Dinner that night was veggie curry. Yeah, veggie curry and rice and naan bread, which was beautiful. And again, yeah, just carried on drinking, played some more games. That night was very funny because we were all a lot closer by that point. So we were like, we did these little performances for everyone. So like we'd be singing, we'd like split off into groups, we'd come up with a song, and we just, yeah, that was interesting. And then it got to midnight, and one of the crew came up and was like, guys, it's midnight, we're waking you up at 6 a.m. again tomorrow. I think you should all go to bed. So we all went to sleep. And yeah, and then the next day again, woke up early, sat up at the top, just looked out at the view. And then we went snorkeling again, but it wasn't as good because it was high tide at that point, so you couldn't really see the coral as well as the other 2 that we did the day before, but it was still really cool. And then yeah, went back to the boat, went for a little sail, and went to this small little island that had like a sand spit all across. Basically there was a big island and then the small little island that we went to, and it had a sand spit all across it, which was so cool. So yeah, we just walked up to the top, had a nice little lookout over there, got some good photos, and yeah, and then yeah, on the way back to the boat, the engine stopped. So I was the first boat back to, like, dinghy, back to the main boat. And I got there, and then the guy went back to pick up more people, and the engine cut out, so they had to paddle against the current with just these little oars, like 10 people in a boat, like a little dinghy, paddle over. It was very funny watching them, and I was just like, I was so glad I got on the top one, the first one, because that would have not been fun at all. So yeah, and then got back on the boat, had some lunch, which was just wraps, like meat, cheese and salad, or tuna wraps basically, and then made our way back, and every single one of us on the way back went to sleep. we all just found somewhere on the deck or below deck, and we all just went to sleep. It was great. That was a really good sleep. And then got into the marina,